Okay. Let's see, make sure my mic is on. Yep. Testing one, two. Yep. Okay. Good morning, Danielle. I am in pain today, man. I am in pain today. Things just did not pan out for me yesterday, man. I was crazy. I was man, I should have stuck to my guns, but I did not. I want to be out cash yesterday, so I went ahead and I did some smart and just sold my positions and came into today ready for some more action. But bad things, man. Bad things. Crazy. And you ask, why are you in so much pain? Well, it was because yesterday, and let me make sure you can see my Street Smart Edge. Yesterday, I saw TLB LT right here in this range, and I bought 400 shares at 150 on TBLT. Today, I wake up and I look at TLBT, and it looks like it's up touching $3. Oh man. Oh, I'm just sick. I'm sick. That would have been what? Hold 150 to $3. Nice. But yesterday, man, I really didn't know what this thing wanted to do. It was chopping around. And I was like, man, it is holding this level of the 150, and it's just kind of grinding, but it just continued to try to play down. And yeah, I jumped out of it. Didn't take a loss on it or anything. Just jumped out of it because of such low volume. And boy, that thing popped up. It had 1.1 million shares in volume. But whatever, hindsight trading. At least I didn't take a loss on it. Man. That was a nice move up though. But yesterday afternoon I saw a whole bunch of stuff just popping up, low floats just popping up, and that's what made me want to hold this one. But all the other ones were just blasting, and I was like, man, I don't think this one's gonna be able to compete. Yeah, it competed in going into aftermarket, competed very well. Yeah, I even put it in the Discord when I took the trade. I was like, man, I'm getting into let me see, where is it? Yeah. I took a where it says in the Discord yesterday at lunchtime, I said I took a nibble on TBLT at 153. But there'll be more opportunities, whatever. The news on it wasn't that good though. That's the thing. I just like over here on TOS, what I was looking at is that it was right under this 200 moving average, and I was like, man, this thing, it looks like it could jump up, but it could also dive for this 130 level. And with 400 shares, I was like, do I really want to risk, down to the 138s? But I think, if I wasn't comfortable, maybe I did make the right decision, just getting on out. Because I mean, it was just inching around, not even a cent at a time. It was going flat at some moments, so it was super unpredictable. What's up, everybody else that's joining in? Good morning. Today we have TBLT up here. I was explaining to Donnell my misfortune with that. What's up, Ben? Ben. I just, man, I had some misfortune on this TBLT play, man. Got in at the 150, put it in the Discord yesterday, and now wake up. I sold my position in the green, but I didn't like the way it was chopping around. It was just super unpredictable. But today we wake up and it's at $3. So left money on the table right there, but holding overnight on a stock like that. Look at the daily chart here. So I wanted it to go yesterday because yesterday all the low flows started ripping towards the afternoon. And but look at this daily chart. I mean, it's horrible. And really, I only expected it to come up here and touch the 200 moving average here of the 175, but it did a whole gap fill up here to the $3. So I just didn't expect it. Didn't expect it at all. Anyway, what we got up here today? MITQ up 136. BHAT was one that was moving the other day. But this is Friday, so we got to remember that as well. Will people want to sell? Because I really doubt, on the news that TBLT had, I really doubt people are going to be trying to hold over the weekend. You said NQ, nice rebound. Where is the NQ? Right? Where is that? Where did my NQ go? Yeah, did get a nice rebound off that bottom. We've been watching it in this downtrend all week, and it's just continuously been holding these bottoms. But for a reversal, it's probably going to have to come down and double bottom. It still has a very strong downtrend here. Don't know where that double bottom can be. Maybe it'll be at maybe another touch on the 1110 in this range to start transitioning back up, but I don't know. Oil still floating around that 105 area right now at 106. And let's see, low floats, mid float, high floats. I gotta be missing something. Low, mid, micro, mid. All right. Good morning, Daniel B. Back in the building. So as of now, let me put those over here on the watch. TBLT, don't know if it'll continue. I think I already missed my opportunity on this one. I was in at a good spot and just let it roll. So today, maybe if it can, because it's now opened up its range. Yesterday, it wasn't even moving cents. It was like going in straight lines. So maybe it'll have a little bit more range today. BHAT was maybe continuation, and then Pez. Yesterday afternoon, I saw Pez ripping. I was like, what in the world? But I didn't want to trade it because I wanted to make sure that it was real. That thing was, those low flows yesterday were insane. One after another, just popping off. Yep, this is definitely a scalper's market for now. In those low floats, I mean, all the highs were all the breakouts were actually holding and going higher. So it was no, usually majority of the time breakouts fail, but yesterday it was just boom, 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 just straight on through. So I think that may spoil people coming into this weekend, just pushing through those new resistances. I guarantee those shorts are gonna be sitting there today. They're gonna be sitting there. They got money to make before Friday, before the end of today. All right, Ben, peace out. All right, so yeah, but there's definitely some opportunities. We'll see at this open. MITQ pulling back there quite a bit. MSPR, very low volume on MSPR. I don't even know why this is up here. Needs more volume. And then this one, TBLT, not really big bars. These are okay bars, but these aren't those huge ripping bars. And plus, TBLT just did its gap fill as well. $3 was the gap fill. So I'm expecting that thing to come down quite a bit on this Friday. Good morning, GD. Yeah, what are your top picks today, Daniel B? What you seeing? Daniel B dropped in. He says A firm, SQUPST, U, Chewy, and NU is what Daniel B's out there watching. And I'm guessing it's going to be short on A firm, short on SQ, short on UPST. Let me look at the other ones. I haven't really looked at those. A firm, SQ, UPST, U, Chewy, and NU. Okay. Let's go look through these real quick. Good morning, One Life, and Dane B also said Roblox. All right, so let's start with Roblox. Got about 15 minutes to the bell. Roblox has a very strong uptrend there, coming into the top of what looks like a range here. $35 is looking like a little bit of a top here. Let me brighten my screen so I can see better. Okay, resistance. We got a little bit of ranging. Let me go back to a higher time frame. We'll do the hour chart to kind of look at this. Okay, so it's been coming into this little kind of range here. Top side was the 36.25s for a little bit of resistance through here. Let me see. Yeah, that's pretty much the last level of resistance there. And then it has a bottom of what that it touched on the 1976s. It has a little bit of a uptrend through here. Not super steep, but definitely looks like it can pull down some within this range. Coming up here to the top side, probably Daniel B's looking for a test of this top of the 36, 35, maybe even the $40 level, because this is a higher price one. It could go a little bit more before it comes back into the range. Let's see, what's this top? 36.79. Maybe it'll throw a wick up there, but yeah, this one could pull back some. NU is the next one he called. NU, another one that's in a little bit of a range. 322 is the bottom. Resistance on the top here. So we got a little range from 325-ish to $5. Drop down into this range, and I don't know about this one. This one isn't as obvious. It's kind of in the middle of the range, so I don't really know about that one. Let me look back on the yearly chart for this. Pop over here. Yearly chart is fighting a nice downtrend as well. Now on the 4-hour, there looks like a clear 3 times it's been down here to the 325-ish area, 330-ish area, where it has bounced here. But as of now, it's in the middle of that range there. Resistance, a little bit of top level resistance around that $5 level, then some support. Okay, next one was Chewy. Now Chewy looks like a big bowl. It's like a big old U shape already in formation. Let's go look at the daily on that one. Chewy. Okay, so over here on TOS, we got another daily chart that has come down into previous levels of support. Went all the way up to the 120s, came back down to the $25 level, where it got a nice little bounce. But it is fighting a downtrend on this one as well. Maybe another one for shorts on the end of this week. Right under the $40 level. May need to test the $40 level before it comes down though. For some confirmations, maybe some double or triple tops at the 40. Let me see. U also another nice downtrend. Let's see if I can find U over here. Let me see. Let me read some of these comments before I go over U. One Life said, Donnell, the tickers that Daniel B is suggesting is ones he's been watching over several years. That's why, in my opinion, it's great to create watch lists that you can go through. One Life says the trading platform you use has the capability to make several watch lists. It's great to add to them over time. Exactly. Good morning, Gary. And then I would have to keep an eye and study. Yeah, definitely. The ones that Daniel B's calling out, it's not like he's just, being like, oh, well, these are just today's movers. No, he's been studying those boys. But you, let's see, draw. Got a little bit of resistance there at the 40, what is that, 49, 48-ish level. This one has dropped all the way down in here to the 41.31s. Crazy. Okay. So it had a previous level of consolidation here at the $100, dropped through that all the way down to the 50, hit a bottom of 28, and is now just consolidating, doing some slow consolidation. But as we can see on this old, not old, but further back on this weekly chart, it did an inverse head and shoulders where it had a little shoulder there, head, and then another shoulder before it repelled back up. So that may be something that it repeats itself. We got a shoulder here at the 30. We'll see if it can come down lower and kind of repeat that pattern, but I don't know. We'll see. And also the the news and whatever, how the company's doing also matters as well. UPST took a little dip down there. UPST. Okay, see, all of the ones that he's calling out have re-entered some type of support. So they have strong support here on the yearly or on the higher time frames here. And this one had a gap down right into this level 22.59, right at the lows of the lows that it's had in all the times it's been open, right? Falling back down to that $20 and may be ready to get back up, may be ready. And I don't mean get back up fast. It may be something that you buy here as support for the move back up over several months, but it is into strong support. SQ was another one. Let's see. So SQ Square had a low of 806, has come back down all the way into almost into these ranges of the $30 level. It needs to come down a little bit more to really reach that bottom and maybe get some into a range where it's just too good to be true and people start buying it up again. So that's Square. Yep. So it just needs to solidify a true bottom and start to consolidate. A Firm was one that One Life and Dang B are always trading. All right, A Firm, previous consolidation up here 65, dropped through that consolidation down here to the $20. Was once at the 176 and has come all the way down. It had a low here of what looks like the 1364 and bouncing on that level, kind of like it did in this one. Actually, it looks kind of similar as well. Had a little bounce there, this little bounce in here, and then another bounce before it kind of consolidated a little bit. So this one may take a couple of months before it's even ready to go up, but it is fighting a nice downtrend, and it's going to have to completely break this downtrend. Let me see if I can draw this trend here. Had a downtrend going like this, popped up shortly like this, fell through this downtrend, popped back up into a short-term trend here. So down, had a little up, broke back out of this downtrend into a new low, kind of like this one did. It almost looks the same there, into another uptrend, and then another breakdown, but these breakdowns are getting smaller and smaller on A Firm. Had the breakdown, pop back up, breakdown, pop back up. So they're looking the same on these breakdowns, breaking that to new lows, but they're getting smaller and smaller. Are people starting to take interest in it or not, would be the question. We do have 3 minutes to the bell, and we'll see. But I just wanted to look through those real quick for y'all. Those are the stocks that he had. I'm gonna take them off this watch list. Actually, I'll probably just watch them in the moment, because either way it goes, I don't have anything. The low floats, the ones that I was in, man, TBLT would have been a great one to hold. I did buy it down here at the 150s yesterday, but it was barely getting any trading, and the news on it was weak, and I really didn't want to hold it overnight. So I went ahead and sold it in this flat range, 150. But woke up this morning, it was at 308. So that was like ah. But of course, that was, I mean, it could have went either way. Super low float though, 1.1 million shares, and it's already done its gap fill over here. So this was the gap fill right up here to $3, 305s. And I'm expecting to see it fail off of these levels today. I really don't expect to see a push from it. And it'll revisit these levels down here, 184s. Okay, we have about 3 minutes to the bell. Let me read some of these. Chats. Keep an eye on the study. Maybe no trade day for me. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, man. I don't know, man. Yesterday I just didn't get a lot of rest during yesterday. I was kind of running with the family and, just all around. Daniel B, one life, one chance. Now I know exactly when are involved retail traders or institutions or computers following the SPY or QQ or DJI. Yeah. Let's see. And like I said, Daniel B, watching for years, he has a good idea on previous catalysts and future catalysts in the pipeline. Trading every morning, new penny stocks, and their news is stupid gambling. Okay, great. One life penny stocks are fun to trade, but also very stressful with real money involved. So yeah, you can trade with 50 shares, but try 100K, 3,000 shares. Yeah, I am watching daily 24 stocks on charts. And then stock markets and ETFs. 24 stocks on charts. Okay. And then One Life says slow and steady builds wealth over time. Realistically, not moon mindset is the way to go. Come on, SQ, give that pop for a big daddy. One Life says. Okay, he's waiting on the SQ to pop off. Let's see. NQ did make it over the market just opened. We're gonna see what these things want to do. I believe TBLT is gonna be a big fail back under the 3. That was the gap fill level. Very small candles right now, and the news wasn't good on this one. That's why I didn't hold it overnight. Let's see if the shorts get active. BHAT trying to get up. Roblox at those highs, right at those highs at the 30, 35.50. NU, not too much going on over there. NU, we're getting some trading. U popping up there. BHAT, wow, pushing up here to previous resistance. The 375 is looking like that spot for it. So let's see if those shorts can get active. Yep, this range is super small for this thing to have 1.1 million shares in the float. Yeah, it's not looking too good. It only had the pre-market movement. But 375, I'll go ahead and mark that out as a possible level to stop this thing at let me put resistance. 375 is what I'm looking at for this one on BHAT. Let's see, 319 TLB should be testing down here quite soon. The top was a 350. I don't think it can push all the way up there. Let's see, draw our resistance. Previous resistance during pre-market was about that 318 level. A lot of shares traded on it, but I do think the shorts need to make their money before Friday. BHT coming on back off of that 375. It did go up there and touch. The SPY. Oh my goodness, let me take a sip of water before I dehydrate. The SPY breaking to new highs, 382s. We'll see if it can continue up there. So with the SPY going up, large cap should get quite a nice move, some nice moves today at the open. Maybe giving some scalp potential before people are ready to take profit for the weekend. And I'm kind of with Donnell on the maybe a no trade day for the penny stocks. We'll have to see what they want to do really. But yeah. Let me see, where did you go? This one getting on up there, getting pushed back down to this 318 level on the hour chart. We'll see if they can hold it. Has no reason to hold these levels. I would say there's way more profit takers than buyers up here. $375, pushing it back down into these ranges of 350. We'll put that in there. 350 is new resistance here on BHAT for a push down under the 350 off the 375. That's a 25-cent rejection. Our RBLX got 3 million shares traded out there. It did go up and test this top up here at 35.50 in this range. We'll see if it can get some downwards movement off this top. Maybe it'll come up here and consolidate first. I don't know. We have to see. But Roblox definitely getting some pops here. NU. And I guess another thing that Daniel B has watching these stocks over years, he knows the average trading volume to look for on a day that that it is going to be doing some massive moves in one or direction or the other. He knows the average volume on these things. So, you know, he may not be looking for kind of like some of the scanners that I have set up for like a shorter term trade, looking for that massive volume. He may not need the massive volume. He may know, hey, this thing only needs, you know, 500,000 shares to trade to move a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Could be quite volatile in some of these. All right, BHAT still trying to get up there to that 75. What happened to our boy? Okay, 322. You finally getting a pullback here. Getting a little bit of a pullback. First candle was 7 million shares traded, and I believe it's ready to come on down now. Let's see. EarT, welcome. Seeing some new names in here. Welcome, Lori. Good morning, SB. TBLT. All right. So now we're seeing the motions down here on BHAT. We'll see who can be strong on today. Did I have it? Yeah. So pretty much all the ones that I was watching are still on the watch list. LI did get up there and touch that 40 yesterday, but it came back down as well on LI. I kind of figured it could get that 40 yesterday though. Another thing, like some of these stocks that Dane Beer is calling out, they are on my scanner for the mid flow scanner. I mean, they're here. It's just you know, they don't have that crazy volume like the low floats. All right, BHAT coming on down. Let's see what you got. This one's continuing to try to push. Has not solidified any type of bottom on the day. I want to see that dip. I want to see this thing come all the way back down. Getting on up there. The top of this is the 344s where we should see people shove their shares off. Yeah, I don't even know if it can even touch there. 350 is pretty good short spot. Good looking short spot there. BH coming on down, getting back to that 350. So that's a 25-cent drop there. We'll see it probably get under that 350 here soon. SPY, what you looking like? SPY went up there just for a little short-term test. Not a whole lot of ripping out of there, just a short-term test, and we'll see where it wants to kind of consolidate. MITQ, 35%. Actually, let me do it like this. Let me organize these by how much they're up on the day. Through the wick up there, almost to that 344 level. This one's up 9%. Looking for it to get shoved down here soon. The next one is BHAT going on down, losing itself. Kind of just jumping around here. All of them are so interesting here at the open on Friday. But yeah, we are seeing the ones that are going to get the attention, getting the attention. Square, let's see, Square still on that nice uptrend. Well, looks like TBLT wanted to throw a little bit up there over that level of the 340. I don't think it's going much more though. Let's go ahead and put that resistance there. So yeah, that was the previous, and we know now yesterday all breakouts were going. Today we're back to the regular. Breakouts are failing. People about to get absolutely destroyed out here. Okay, BHAT going on down under the 350, failing out of this level from the 350 to the 375. TBLT, we'll see if it can come on back in this range, and if all the low flows can give that same move where they just go back under their previous levels of resistance, it's probably gonna be a bad day for low floats. RBLX floating there at the 35.50. Had a nice little push down, but that means nothing on this stock. I mean, with this strong uptrend, still got to determine some kind of double or triple top to confirm that it wants to go down further, because it's still in a downtrend. So I would say trade the overall downtrend and not or keep in mind the overall downtrend and where those levels are. Okay. TBLT, that 350 getting real heavy. Will it double top? Okay, let me do this. Let me look at the ones. 46 million shares traded. I do not like the way this thing is moving. With 1.1 million shares in the float, and this thing only moved 50 cents. That's not good. This thing should have absolutely ripped, but it doesn't have that catalyst. That's what I was scared of yesterday. All right, Roblox up there to the highs as well. 36.47. Pez went on down there. You know, today I did not look at any news. I literally just put these on here, and let me see if any of these have news. Pez, Mosaic tumbles 10%. MITQ, MITQ doesn't look hot. A lot of these the news is just horrible. I don't even know why they were popping up yesterday afternoon. Just everything that had a low float was popping. All right, so we got a nice double top up there on TBLT. Now that is some big confirmation. That's some big confirmation right there. Let's see if it can stay under that 365. Roblox breaking to the new high there as well. Man, give me 1 second. I gotta use the restroom. Whew. Appreciate that. Let me see who that was. Let's see, recent. That was Trucker2B. Appreciate that subscribe over on YouTube. Okay, but Roblox definitely ripping up there, testing this top, and I guarantee you, what Daniel B is waiting for is another one of these kind of consolidations, maybe a double, just show him a double top that can get going down, and he's gonna have a nice short on this one. But I do like it, definitely as a with the short idea in mind. TBLT just floating around this top side of the 370. Okay, Pez threw a nice little wick up there really quickly. All right, so yeah. TBLT continue to push a little bit, finding some shorts up there at that 375 level. Where is the fear? The fear should be around here. It took it, what, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes to move, what, 25 cents or 75 cents, it being a 1.1 million share, float stock. No good. Pets getting denied. I believe we'll see a lot of denial here. Let's see what U is doing out here. Come on, load in. There we go. Nice uptrend into previous support here. 46.36 is this area that it seems to be coming into. Right here, 46.70, 46.50. Nice obvious top there. SQ up to 70 bucks, man. This thing opened up 68 bucks, jumped up a whole $2. So everybody's getting their profit right here in the morning on Friday because they already know it's about to be a sell-off bonanza. Let's see what the spies are doing. It looks like it did get now. I remember Gary, I believe, called out that he was looking for the SPY to get back to that 382. I don't know if he held it all the way here, but he did call this out. The 38 for it to get back up to that 382 level. That was at the beginning of this week, I believe. That 382 level did come back into play there. So this thing is due for some retracement now. Bottom here probably will come back down to around that $3 level before it ends up cracking back down. $3 was the gap fill. All this extra over the top is nothing. This is where those shorts want to see it at. Break down that $3. Man, these past 2 weeks have been so busy, man. But you know, green overall on these past 2 weeks, so I'm good. TBLT finding that top. Did it actually touch the 4? It got to 395 and found rejection there. We'll see if it can go ahead and get back down to the 350. Just like it's low float going up, it can definitely move down very quickly as well. And we'll see how fast it erases its gains. What's that speed gonna look like? A firm continued to push up as well to the 23.25 level. Oh, let me look at One Life, or let me look at some of these chats. TLB moving up. Yeah, One Life said you don't need volume to do ranges. Yeah, Trucker B is back in here strong. Okay, back baby, top of the morning to you. Hopefully everybody's making money, get that cash on Friday. Since Tuesday we've been popping. Yeah, the low flows have been crazy. Donnell took a nibble on TB LT, looking like it's ready to come down at least a little bit. Let's see. PE, One Life called out PEV as well. Let me add that up here. PEV. And I actually want to look more at you guys' you guys' tickers as well during these live streams to kind of get an idea of what you guys will be watching throughout the day as well. And then at the end of the stream, I'll see what I'll be watching for the day. But since it's Friday and low flows have been absolutely insane this week, you just got to be careful. It could get very freaky to the short side. PEV. Let me see, went from negative 2,000 to negative 300 in less than a week. Let's go. Buying the dip, save my portfolio. Yeah. Donnell says TBLT exit too soon. Trucker B says I want to put this out there. Their room is like Carvana, maybe without all the lawsuits, but it's at 170 something right now. Vroom. Trucker 2B 175. So let me look at that. Let me look at what you're looking at. What ticker was that, Trucker? That you're talking about? That's 175. All right, TBLT finding a nice little top there and starting to see where it wants to come down to. It is green on the day, but let's see. Oh, VRM, got you. Vroom, there it is. 11, did I just miss this one? No way. What's the float on this thing? Am I just overlooking the stocks today? Gee whiz, this is bright. There we go. All right, let's see. Statistics. Float. Oh, this is a little bit higher float. Let's see. Shares outstanding. What's the news on this one? On VRM. Vroom reports inducement grants under NASDAQ listing rule. I don't know what that is. Vroom to host virtual analyst. That was last month. An investor event. TrueCar CEO change means Vroom is about to turn a corner. Vroom stock races ahead after earnings. They got a turnaround plan. Okay. Did I add that up here? Yeah, let me add that insert symbol. VRM. Up 12% right now. It is a higher float. Let's see, what did it move? Oh, it's only moved 30 cents. It's moved 30 cents, so maybe one on a longer term play. TBLT coming on down now. And then the next one up is A-Firm, up 6%. Let's see, anything else that I see. There's one called Zen, Z-E-N, that was up 28%, is now red, coming on down. It's 74 bucks though, but it's the top mover in the mid floats that I'm seeing. Z-E-N. There's TBLT coming on back down now. So that $3 mark was a gap fill. If it just crushes that $3, I already know it's over with. It's over with. All right. Yeah, Gary, you said you're out of everything when Friday starts. Don't trust the market. Fridays are scalping days. Exactly. Take the money that you can get and get out for the weekend. Because if you try to hold some of these, may not go in your direction. Like TLB, I'm still hurt on this one. Still hurt, man. That was a nice, from where it was, 150 up to the $4. But it was too unpredictable. I do like more predictable plays than that. I was not trying to hold into a Friday. RBLX finally coming on down, giving some body candles back down. Some momentum back down there. Let's see what we got here. Happy Friday, Lauren. What's up? What's up with it? VRM coming back into this range, 178, 160. Now I would be careful on VRM, even though it has some kind of turning point. Looking at this charting, I would have to see this thing form some kind of solid bottom. This thing, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'll be very careful. PEV going on down, looking like it wants to break. Oh, PEV is one that I said on the other day. I said this thing needs to get back to 550. Now, it's different today on PEV because one, it's not a top mover, and this is a low flow, so it would need a little bit of action. It is an EV stock though, but I do believe it's going to break down this 550 level that I called when it was up here yesterday. Came right on back down to this level. And the crazy thing is, it isn't even uptrending. It's looking like it's getting momentum down into the 550 level. PEV. That Vroom, that's your Vroom stock. Nice. Yeah, go ahead and get that win if you can get it. Zen got absolutely, so it gapped up 56 up to 73, ran up to 90 in pre-market, fell down from 90 to 86 down to 73. That's not what I want to look for. That's crazy. That's too volatile. Vroom throwing those wicks. But at these prices, it's all cheap. So let Vroom do what it does. TBLT has a previous resistance there at the 382. I do not think I'm gonna be taking another trade on this one. I don't want to be buying this high after, because it feels like a FOMO buy. I got in down here at the 150. It didn't do what I wanted it to do yesterday, so I got out because I didn't want to hold it into the Friday. And now it's up here. This is just, I feel like that will be just a revenge trade on it for missing that big pop. A firm continuing higher. Came down here to the $20, popped all the way up to the 23s. Huge pops there. It is the number 2 mover on the day out of the open. Roblox, what you looking like? Roblox coming on down there. I believe, which one was that was super obvious? Yeah, this was Roblox. So yeah, it was super obvious at a high. So I was expecting that to come down a little bit, but it's still not absolutely cracking. It probably still needs to test back up here to the 336.90 at some point today to really confirm a double top. Okay, MITQ. All of these ones that was ripping on yesterday are losing their lives today. I saw MITQ. I was like, what in the world is this thing doing? It just popped up and now it's dying. So MITQ taking that off the scans for Friday. There's no way I would trade a red stock on a Friday. It's already red. And you already know Friday is a sell-off day, especially on bad catalysts. Zen looking like it's ready to test this bottom of the 73.12s there. Nice little momentum down there on Zen. BHAT, another one that is giving some moves downwards. Also red on the day. Chewy. Okay, where's that SPY? SPY up to 385s now, man. If I know, I believe it was Gary that called it out. I know he's doing good and whatever he had going with the SPY, because his expectations was 383, and this bad boy looks like it wants to test out those 390s here at the end of the week. Crazy move on the spot. Beautiful move up. TBLT. Some more pops there. Now will the rules start to play with this one? Will the breakout start to fail? Because the first breakout will be the 380, a test of the 380, and then a big fail. May not even get that. GD called out RAD. Insert. Let's see. RAD. Wait. Insert my ticker. RAD. Okay, what is RAD? RAD with a nice uptrend there. Let me make sure I'm not missing any other call outs. RAD is ripping money. Yeah, RAD is absolutely moving up. Let's look into why it is doing all this. Rite Aid CEO Hayward Dunnigan. We are back to our transformation plan. Rite Aid says reduced $200 million debt last year. Don't have to deal with any debt issues till 2025. Okay, so they came out with a pretty good plan. Took a Q1 loss, but they have been eliminating debt. So RAD is getting those pops. Let me go and see if it is a day trader one or is it one to go long term on. Let's go look at its statistics real quick. The Motley Fool earnings call. Why Rite Aid stock soared on Thursday. See some of your statistics. Operating well within the green there. Has a pretty low float to be getting such good news behind it. I mean, 54 million. I would say it'll be a longer term trade, but you know, looking into it, you would have to really dig in there and see if it's worth doing a longer term investment. It's $8 right now. The company operates through two segments: retail pharmacy and pharmacy services. So pharmacy company. Okay, plenty of pushback on TBLT. Daniel B and One Life. Have y'all entered anything? Are y'all looking for any short plays today on some of these that are moving up? A Firm and Roblox, because they got some nice little pops. I believe you can get some nice scalps here on Friday. Maybe on Roblox. Roblox has already started this with the momentum down. Trucker 2B says PSFE. What is this one? PSFE. Let's look that up real quick. William P. Foley, Kane Holdings Inc., and other third-party investors intend to invest in John Texter's Eagle Football. What company is this, though? Let me see. PSFE. PSFE. Pay safe. Oh yeah, I remember this one. PaySafe was one I looked at. I think like last year or something. These payment plans, especially when everything kind of got way more computerized because of COVID, all the pay systems kind of took some jumps. So let's see, PaySafe Limited, United Kingdom, based in London. So yeah, I remember this one. I actually was looking at this one. What is those statistics looking like? Are you operating in the green? It is definitely operating in the green. And yeah, I would say there'll be a longer term investment because when I was looking at it, let me see, that was last year. So let's see, January, November. When did it do its pop? Or maybe I saw it on this drop. That's what it was. I saw it on this drop, and I was like, "What in the world is happening with this?" Anyway, so PSFE called out by Trucker. Let's see. Trucker 2B says if you want major moves, there's a stock called Forge Globe that they moves without warning. Ugh. that sounds let me see. That sounds spicy. N or wait, FRGE without warning. Let me see what this let's see what this company is looking like. FRGE. Is it a low float? Not even a low float, but it moves without warning. Operating in a little bit of red, but that's okay. That's not a huge red. Forge announces redemption of public warrants. Forge Global appoints president of Figure Technologies Inc. Asif Hirdry to board of directors. Forge Global to attend upcoming William Blair Growth Stock Conference. That was a month ago. How will public markets impact private valuations and exits? Investors weigh in. Okay, so they got news out here. I'm just looking for anything that's recent that's like eye popping. Only 9 Bay Area companies. Let me actually look back on the yearly chart for this as well. So on TOS, yeah, Forge is insane. What in the world? Not so it's only been open for a little bit. What, 2 years here of data here? Jumped up to 47, back down to 9. Yeah, that's crazy. That's on some killer type stuff right there. Jump back over here to Street Smart. Trucker 2B says I was testing it out and I accidentally put 500 in. You accidentally put in 500. Bro, your hotkeys, you need to make sure they are secured. You accidentally put in 500 and it dropped 10% and then it came back up 5%. So I'm trying to get my money back. Oh, you're bag holding on it. And so I'm trying to get my money back and I sold it. Then it inclined 20% and then it climbs another 4%. Yeah, that's a lot of movement, man. That's real spicy right there. That sounds like it was just like trying to save your money from the position. Like please don't tear my wallet out of my pocket. A firm continuing to go up. Had a little pause break there at the 20 around that 2350. Continue to climb. Roadblocks. Let's see what you got. Did you pop back up? Lord, yeah, at least it was just 500. I mean, it's a $500 accident. Nothing too big. Let's see. Vroom still kind of closing down their range. I kind of figured it was gonna do that, being that higher float. Not expecting too much ripping off of that one. Zen, did it end up breaking down? Kind of going flat there on Zen. Had a little bit of a pop up right here on the 73.20 or 73.50-ish looking area. Still think that thing can get down. BHAT, a lot of wicks. A lot of crazy wicking going on there. NU looking like it's starting to dump there off of the 421s. Came up here to this top and is falling back through it now. Pace safe, what we got? Or not pace safe, pace. This thing came back up green on the day, or was it? I don't know. Oh no, it still looks nasty right there. Too much struggle going into a stock is just not good. Chewy found a little bit of a top there right under the 40s. UPST. UPST got a nice little pop out of this $40 level back up to the 41. You Trucker, you said you scared to touch it? Yeah, be scared. Be very afraid, man. If you can't solidify any reasoning, be scared. U is back up to the top as well. Looking like it came up here 3 times here to the 46.41. Looking like a 3-bar play getting started. We'll see what this breakout looks like though. 46.40 was that top. Very small breakout, but let's see if it can get some follow-up momentum through that top. Roadblocks. Okay, so now we're seeing TLB come under the 350s. Just hanging in this area. Looking like it's ready to come on back down to this $3 area now. Come on and dump. We know you want to. Dump. New level of resistance on the 15-minute chart. We see at the 365 there. Resistance. And it's looking like it wants to come on down. Let's see what this volume's looking like. Initial bars were close to 10 million shares traded, and we see a ramping down into these levels and a closing down of the ranges as well. We'll see how tight these things get though. Still got to remember it is 1.1 million in the float making small moves like this. There's no way with this float it should be moving from 43 up to 70. This thing should be getting up and getting out of there. So very small moves on there. A firm with a nice pullback. Let me see. Any WWF fans? Trucker says, all right, Gary, have a great day. I'm just now seeing that comment. Have a great day, great weekend. I know you made some good money on that spy play. And then any WWF fans, let me see. Mac is in the stock market now, and he started up a part of his own company. Shane O'Mac in the money. Okay. Yeah, I know the markets attract so many people, man. Room, let's see. BHAT still very bearish on the hour chart there. But is into a little dip, may give some scalp potential off these lows, but you got to let this thing hold up first. It's got to hold up, at least $3. Got down there and popped to it. Let's see, the low of this one was 311. So it had to do some confirmation down here in this area. He is red on the day as well. I'm expecting TBLT to be dumping here soon. It's looking too good to be true for the shorts. Let's see. Can they get paid? What's y'all's insight in the EV markets? Well, we're watching PEV. PEV was a recent popper on EV, and I was saying, hey, if PEV could get down here to the now, PEV has some great in his profile. We looked into this PEV, and we looked into this yesterday. Phonics Motors Inc. designs, assembles, and integrates electric vehicle systems and light to medium duty electric vehicles. The company offers buses and trucks. It focuses on developing light and medium duty commercial electric vehicles for various service and government fleet markets, including city fleets. So this was one that we were watching, but I didn't like it on that first pop. I was like, man, this thing hasn't confirmed any bottoms. I don't know if this thing wants to stay up. But now PEV is kind of riding on this 550 mark. I do think that it's going to break down this 550, but it is one of those low float EV plays. Let me look what that float was. I think it was like 25 million, or I forgot what was the float. 1.87 million there on that PEV. So this will be one that I would say may get some attention since it's a recent EV mover. But you know, kind of got to just wait and see what it wants to do. It is kind of showing us some support at 550, but I'm thinking it can crack that. But yeah, just keep that one on watch, and I already added it to my watch back here. Whatever. Just been kind of watching a couple of stocks, especially with monkeypox still out playing with people. But yeah. Wow, Coinbase ended up getting on up there. It went down to like the $50, popped back up to the 62 there. Had it drawn out here in a downtrend, and it just looks like it's kind of holding the 46-ish level on Coinbase. LTBR was the uranium play. I was playing around with uranium for a little bit. So TBLT. TBLT getting some small pops here, but I'm still thinking this thing wants to get destroyed. Look how small these candles are now. 45 up to the 358. All right. So let's go ahead and start narrowing down what I will actually kind of be watching. Now, all of these are call outs by people in the chats here, and I'll make them a little bit bigger for y'all if y'all can't see them. Okay. So all of these ones are call outs by people here. TBLT, AFRM, or no, not TLBT. That one wasn't call out. AFRM, Roblox, U Square, UPST, Chewy. Pez was just ripping yesterday, and I just wanted to see it fall. Well, that's a SPY. PSFE, NUB. Well, that one was another one that's already ripped. It's going down. Zen was one I saw today. I was looking at it maybe for some shorts bias on Zen. PEV is the EV stock there. VRM was called out by Trucker, and then RAD as well, which is Right Aid. So those are our stocks that we kind of looked over today. Plenty of volume in the market on today, but yeah, let me make this back smaller. Okay. Okay, so yeah, a lot of interesting tickers to keep in mind. But as for now, I am about to shut this thing down. I just got a call, and I'm about to go and handle some business, and I will be back. Is there any holidays next week? Because I always end up not knowing if it's a holiday or not. Let me see. Upcoming holidays. Let's see. Let me make sure. January, February, what's next week? January, that can't be, or June 27th. Cool. June, nope, nothing. Not looking like, okay. June 28th is Carolina Day. Okay, South Carolina. Okay. So no kind of holidays. On Monday, I will have my normal Monday meeting, and then I'll come on live. So we'll get a little bit of more analysis. And yeah, appreciate you guys coming out. Don't forget to hit the like button. We do have a Discord that you can become a part of. Somebody can drop a Discord link. Get in there, be a part of the community. We discuss everything trading and investing. I call out my trades, the things that I'm looking at in the Discord. So if anything new pops or anything, I make sure to keep you guys updated. I put my entries and my exits in the Discord because sometimes I'm not live streaming, but I still trade. So I just put it in the Discord so you know what I'm looking at. And so yeah, appreciate you guys for dropping through. Shout out Trucker B coming back in here. And yeah, man, enjoyable Friday. If you're going to continue trading on today, be careful. There are a lot of spoofs out here. But yeah, TBLT coming back into this 370 range with some more resistance there off that level 369. But that is it for me today. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Y'all have a great weekend. Man, I'm already ready for next week. You know, come in with a clear mind, clear head. I've been green for 2 or 3 weeks now, and just being patient, looking for these setups, and keeping those losses pretty much break even. I try to keep them break even. I don't even let them go against me. I sell and take that profit. Anyway, that's it for me today. Got to get out of here. And as always, I will see y'all next week. Well, I say that. You never know what happens. I'll see y'all next week if everything goes well. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.